What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here live again for some loot. We got a lot of cars in here tonight. It is 41 cars that put down qualifying laps. We're looking at 42 with Cody Nevin. 26 going into tonight's feature. Right now it is Landon Moody at the top of the charts. Max Wong in second. Hackney third. Cody Kinsley in fourth, and Shane Haas in fifth. Oh, I take it back. Shane Haas back to sixth as Asher goes out there with the quick time with a 51.015. So Asher going to go to the top of the charts. Top five get the transfer through here tonight as we get ready for some action. We have had some good racing here lately. We still got a few guys that will be quick that could race their way in on time. We may see Cody Nevin out here putting down some heaters. See if he can pick up the pace, get himself into the top five. Where did Mark Thrash end up qualifying? Mark Thrash back in the number 11 spot. So Shane Haas right now looking. Let's see what he does here on his third and final lap. Will he pick up the pace? And he does not. Shane Haas going to start as it looks right now on the pole. Take that back. Cody Nevin to the top of the charts. That's going to put Cody Kinsey in that number 6 spot. Now Hackney now on the bubble. I don't know who else is out there putting down a qualifying time. I don't think there is anybody else as Cody Nevin goes to the top of the charts in that number 11 machine. So quick run for Cody Nevin as he gets done with Jason. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Make sure my chat's going up there where it belongs. I may have to make an adjustment because I am not seeing it. What do you mean? What JavaScript error? I didn't know they had an error. All right, so for some reason my chat is not showing up across the board. We're going to go ahead and try and refresh these. All right, let's see if that maybe fixed our issue there. Hopefully that it fixes. Oh, it looks like, yeah, looks like it's going to fix it. As these guys are out on the track getting ready for heat race number 1. All right, so there are a lot of familiar names here tonight in heat race number 1. Remember, guys, we got a lot of these guys from the spotter. We got a lot of these guys out here from the midweek burnout out here getting some laps in. This will be their season finale when they come up. I think they got 6 more races before we get there. So these guys getting a little bit of practice in the ARCA cars. Remember, those guys are dirt guys. But we're going to get ready for heat race number 1. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be Cody Kinsey. Outside of him, it's going to be Cohen Woodward. Starting in the third, it's going to be Randy Reeser. Outside of him, it's going to be Mark Thrash. Starting in the number 5 spot, it's going to be Justin Farless with Cody starting in that number 6 spot. We got a lot of Codys. Going to be Johnny No Pants starting in the number 7 position. Sean Pointer in 8th. Remington James in the number 9 spot. Dustin in 10th. Steven in that number 11 spot. Going to be Tony Basler in the number 12 spot. Then following him, it is going to be Tucker in the number 13 spot. Tyson Banks 14th. David Mayo 15th. John in 16th. Brandon Walker in 17th. Clint Sheehan 18th. Jacob Yodler in that number 19 spot. And Alden in the number 20 position. Looks like a couple of these guys have not gridded up. Looks like we got 17 cars going for those 8 positions. All right, guys, we're going to do a quick reminder here that the initial start will be on green. Remember, do not sit back. Do not jump out of line before the start-finish line. After that, go at it. There are no cautions in this, so if you do get in a wreck, get your fast repair. They will probably wreck again. How can yeah. I don't know. He just manages to do stuff like this. Look, he's already losing the draft. All right, looking for the green flag this time by. It's been a while since I've done a race at Daytona, so I got to remember these camera angles. As they come out of turn number 4, we are looking for that green flag stacked up 2 by 2. Who's it going to be here tonight? Remember, top 8 transfer. Everybody else to the consi. Out of turn number 4, Scott Helms, did you see what I tagged you in today? I thought that was hilarious when I was behind that car. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. It is going to be 5 laps here in heat race number 1. Top 8 going to transfer as they are side by side up at the front of the, all the way through the pack, heading for turn number 1 and 2. They're going to keep it 2 by 2 into turn number 1 and 2. Top side's going to have some speed. Cohen down to the bottom side. Mark Thrash going to get left hung to dry, but he's got Sean Pointer in that number 20. Will Pointer get to the back bumper? Is there 3 wide behind him? 3 wide right around that number 8 spot. You don't want to be on that bubble as they come down the back straightaway. Oh, it's behind the transfer spot as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. These guys going to get it figured out. It looks like they are closing back in on the pack as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Cohen leads the way. It is going to be Cody Kinsey in that number 2 spot as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway looking for the start finish line. Who's it going to be at the line for lap number 1? It's going to be Cohen leading lap number 1. So Woody going to be out front leading the way. Kinsey in second. It's going to be Reeser up into that number 3 spot. Watch for the slide job out of the number 2 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. She had the Mountain Dew pace car, right? Through turn number 1 and 2, it is single file for the top 3. Second lane trying to get formed up on that high side as they come down the back straightaway. Oh, car jumping out of line. I think that might have been James. Remington James. Oh, big door. Oh, no, Johnny. No pants. Loses the tires. Goes around down the back straightaway. He's got to get it going back straight. Does a 360. Keeps it going. Looks like it got a little hectic there as they come out of turn at number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be Woodward at the line that time by. Can anybody find their way around him? Down the back front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to stay single file down on that bottom side. Top 5. It is getting racy from 6 on back. Justin in that number 6 spot. He gets it single file. Mark Thrash close to the bubble in the number 7 position as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. It looks like Pointer going to jump up to the outside. He's got help coming. It is going to be the number 8 of Stephen Bard as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Top slide is starting to form. Where are these guys going to end up going? They got to get organized. Better than that is they're 3 wide back here in the middle of the pack. The 35 going to cut down Dustin in that number 35. He's trying to stay in a bubble spot. Oh, we got one spinning. The 8 is around. That is going to be Justin Farless turned around in that number 8 machine. That is unfortunate for him as we got a big block out of Cohen. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side through 1 and 2. Top side is starting to go as I think Cohen just got a big push, and that's what got them out of line. I don't think it was a block. As they come down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. We got a couple blinkers up here in the middle of the field as they look for turn number 3 and 4. Can they keep it straight as they come through turn number 3 and 4? They're going to get the white flag this time by Mark Thrash as 1 spot out in the 38. Kenny races his way in as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, we got contact down at the bottom. Oh, they're beating and banging. They're 4 wide. Oh, big wreck down the front straightaway. Big wreck down the front straightaway. They're going to keep it straight. Looks like these guys, top 5, 6, 7, are going to pull away from the field. Who's going to be in that number 8 spot? It's going to be Tony in that number 21. Mark Thrash trying to run him down. He's got no nose on that number 38 as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Doesn't look like Tony's much faster as they come down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be here in heat race number 1? Right now it is Pointer. He's got a friendly behind him, but Cohen in the 25 might be looking to peek out, but he's got no help behind him as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Reeser to the outside. Reeser with the run down the front straightaway. It's a drag race to oh no, he turned him. He turned him across the line. It's going to be Reeser, Cohen, Kinsey, Pointer, Dustin, Remington James, Edwin Tucker, and Tony going to take that final transfer spot. Mark Thrash going to be starting on the pole in the LCQ. He is totally jumped. Oh, it takes the jump. Oh. All right. Heat race number 2. Let's get ready for the starting lineup. It is going to be Shane Haas starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2. Outside of him, it's going to be Aiden Trevette. Starting in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Alex Coffey. Outside of him, it's going to be the 21 of Justin Brown. No, my chat's working. I see it now. I might not see it on TikTok. Yeah, for some reason, TikTok is not showing up. I'm going to try and fix it here again in a second. We'll try and get that. Starting in the number 5 spot, it's going to be Justin Bennett. Outside of him, it's going to be Bill Sleep. In the number 7 spot, it's going to be Fireball. 8th is going to be Jeffrey Haffey. Starting in 9th is going to be Kyle Todd with Mason Gobick. Starting in the number 10 spot, Bill Watkins. In 11th, Zach Peach. Is that Peach? In the number 12 spot. Starting in 13th here tonight, it is going to be Thomas Ridgway with Jason Smith in 14th. Going to be Cody Harrelson in that number 15 spot. Bet in 16th. Bowman 17th. Allen 18th. And Phillip in that number 19 spot. It looks like we'll be short a couple people. We'll see how many are in here. Yeah, I don't know why. Riley, thank you for the heart me. I don't know why I'm not getting the notifications. We're going to try and fix that again real quick, guys. Sorry, it's going to goof up your screen a bit, but you'll be all right. You'll be all right. We're going to try and fix the chat so I can see it. I don't see the TikTok, and I don't. Hold on. Let me just do it like this. We're going to do this. I'm going to refresh, and then I'm going to send it again. Let's see if that fixes my chat. 2K likes. I see that. Let's see. Test. Let's see if that gets... There we go. There we go. Now I can see the chat. All right. Now I do have the TikTok chat. Let's see. Have we gotten anything over on Facebook? Oh, yeah. We were getting the Facebook. So we were just missing... What about Twitch? Anything happening on Twitch? All right. All right. So everything's working now. We got everything working. We're good. We're good. Let's go ahead and make that full screen again so it doesn't look so funky for you guys as we are looking for that green flag. Top 8 going to transfer through here tonight. Yeah, it's all my stuff loading. I got 5 to 10 new followers. That's fucking amazing. I didn't even see them all. All right, guys, just a reminder, we will be starting on green. 18 cars, 8 transfer through. Pace car going to pull in out of turn number 4. We got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag. This time by pace car pulls in, looking for the green flag. Oh, I got another subscriber over on TikTok. Who is that? Just Bro Gaming. Thank you for the sub over on Twitch. Sorry. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Shane Haas and Aiden going to be side by side up at the front as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Big push from behind as they're spinning in turn number 1 and 2. Big wreck in 1 and 2. Chaos in turn number 1 and 2. They're still trying to save it. Shane Haas somehow saves it in the number 3 spot. He's going to fall back a little bit. These guys got to get it organized as they come down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. Big wreck in turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Alex leading the way. Aiden in second. Fireball up to third. Kyle Todd was out of a transfer spot. Moved up to the number 4 position. Bill Sleep in 5th. Going to be Bill Watkins in the number 6 spot. Mason in 7th. Right now, Shane Haas in the final transfer spot. Then the people that didn't make it go into the consi. I just go get your fast repair that you might wreck again. Thank you, Demon. Demon's great about that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, no problem, Tony. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for the follow, yeah. as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. They are 2 by 2 up at the front. We're going to see if these guys behind them can get organized. Do they have enough time to catch them? Right now, Bill Sleep is in the race here tonight if he can stay where he's at with Bill Watkins. You know, the age of 5th and 6th together is definitely well over 100. Yo, what's up, Slippy Knot guy? Down into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, I know you did. It is going to be Alex leading the way, Aiden in second, Fireball in third, Kyle Todd in fourth. They're going to fall back in line as Bill Sleep and Bill Watkins try to catch the leaders. They got Shane Haas closing in with Cody Harrelson. Cody now in that final transfer spot. It's going to be Brandon Bowman in the number 9 position, Mason in 10th, Zach in 11th. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Fireball going to lead the way as they're going to get 2 laps to go this time by. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you, Demon. Definitely helps because I don't see it all because I'm calling the race, but I do see the chat. As they come across the line, Fireball going to lead that time by. So Fireball in that number 22 going to move to the lead with a push from Alex as they head into 1 and 2. These guys going to keep it single file. Now we got to wonder, are these guys, these guys might not catch them. They might be racing for a spot in the transfers. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, they are 2 by 2 back here as the leaders continue to lead the way down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. Lap traffic up ahead as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Lap car up to the top. I think that's Justin Brown in that number 69 machine. Justin, always a pleasure to have out here. No crab walk tonight. Not yet, anyway. Not yet, anyway. As they come out of turn number 4, white flag is on. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Can we hit 10K? That's a good question. We got 2.5 right now as they head down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Going to be single file for the leaders. Will somebody try to make a move for the lead? These guys have gotten single file. They know they're in. They might play it safe here. They know they're in the feature where they're at now. I don't know how hard they're going to push it. Yo, what's up, Little Dunham? What's up, other Aiden? As they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. They are racing for the lead. Here comes another Aiden. That is an Aiden racing for that number 2 spot in the number 31. Kyle Todd going to move to the top side. Here comes Kyle Todd up high. Kyle's going to get the run. Here comes Alex Coffey to the high side. That's going to be a drag race to the line. Right now, Kyle Todd leading the way. Fireball tries to get to the bottom. Coffey to the high side. Coffey going to steal the win away as they come across the line. Fireball, Kyle Todd, Aiden, Shane Haas, Cody Harrelson, Bill Sleep, and Bill Watkins all going to the feature here tonight. Another follow. Oh, Little Dunham. Yeah, he was following the other one. Appreciate that, Aiden. All right, we're going to go off to the Consi here tonight. This is going to be a crazy one. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? It's funny when you guys are side by side. It just plays with the air a little bit. I think is what the biggest issue is. But when you're single file, it doesn't seem to be as big an issue when you push in the corners. Dustin's the number 35. Hey, at least you finished. I mean, a lot of people would have quit. Ramp. Yep. I get it. I appreciate you, man. We were at 3.K likes. You guys are fucking awesome. All right, let's get ready for tonight's LCQ. Starting on the pole here tonight. In the number 38, it's going to be Mark Thrash. Outside of him, in the number 2 spot, it's going to be Mason Gobick. Starting in third, it's going to be David Mayo with Zach Peach in that number 4 position. Going to be Brandon Walker in 5th, Alan Hasler in 6th, Clint Sheehan in 7th. Brandon Bowman in that number 8 spot, Tyson Banks in 9th, Justin Brown in 10th. Going to be Stephen Bard in that number 11 spot, Jason Smith in 12th, with John in that number 13 position. Going to be Jeffrey Hafey in the 14th spot. Johnny No Pants, 15th. Thomas, 16th. Farless, 6th, 17th. Bennett in 18th. Cody in 19th. And then I think the rest of the people are not here as we are going to get ready for the green flag. All right, guys. You get an extra lap here, just so you know, than you did in the heat race. It is going to be top 5 transferring through. You got to be there in order to have a chance. So I'd give it a little bit more time than we did in Heat 2 before you guys wreck. He started in 4th, not 2nd. Oh, that wasn't smart. All right, we're going to head into turn number 1 and 2. We got them stacked up 2 by 2. Mark Thrash and Mason on that front row. Looks like we got 14 cars left in here. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, who is going to win the LCQ? Who's going to be our B-Main Warrior? And who is going to make it into tonight's feature? I appreciate it, Kristen. Yeah, Tyson's got a little bit of work to do. All right, guys. If you guys want, you can stack it up 2 by 2 instead of being single file back there. Just do it quick. Get where you guys, you're going to lose your spots if you don't jump on it. I don't care who jumps up there, but you guys can fill in the top side. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. They're going to stack them up 2 by 2. Close those gaps, guys. We're in 3. We're coming out of 4. We're going green. Stack them up. Oh, Mark fucked it up. Good job, Mark. Let's take his admin privileges away, and then chat ban him. Mark. Yeah, he is having. Yesterday he did a really good job in the ARCA race, and I was proud of him. Because I know he doesn't run that. He runs dirt. I've called a lot of his dirt races. Don't ban my Marky. I just feel like you wanted to lead a lap, so you decided to do an extra lap of pacing. All right, we're going to get ready for the green flag this time, bye. We got a good group over here. What is my favorite Slipknot song? Oh, come on. That's just, I don't remember names of songs. Not me, okay. Other guy, okay. All right, we are looking for the green flag into turn number 3 and 4. Who's it gonna be here in the LCQ? Who's going home? What the hell is that, Riley? Nick Ham says, what's your favorite size dildo? Damn it, Ham. I'm gonna come to your track and apply for the announcer job just to talk shit about you, Nick. That was pretty good, little down. That was good, Aiden. All right, out of turn number 4, looking for the green flag there, stacked up 2 by 2. Pace car is in. Looking for the green flag this time by Mark Thrash, leading the field. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. The field is going to... What, did somebody just make a move? What the fuck? All right, we're going to... Oh, they stacked up. All right, so they did stack up. I was just about to yell at Jason, but they did play bumper tag in front of him, and he just moved to the outside. Oh, we got a breakaway up at the front right now. It is Mark Thrash out front. David Mayo second. Mason in third. Clint Sheehan in the number 4 spot. Braden Walker and Stephen Bard in this 6-car breakaway. One of those guys will not make it. So these guys in the second pack need to stay together, work together. As they come out of turn number 2, we got a big stack up here. Clint Sheehan side by side. Did we have an issue somewhere? I just heard somebody complaining about something. As we move back up, Clint Sheehan going to go around as Johnny No Pants now up into the number 7 spot. He's looking for room. Here comes, Justin Brown. Brown's going to race his way in as they go around John. No Pants going to follow him through as he is now in that number 6 spot. These guys need to work together. They got 2 more laps to go. They need to catch some of these cars up front. I don't know if they have a big enough pack, and these 4 don't look willing. Did Fit take out Clint, or did Clint take out Clint? As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Let's go see if we can figure out what happened to Clint. Oh, yeah, Clint definitely got taken out. Don't really know what happened there as the top 4 pulling away. We're going to have a battle for the final transfer spot, though. As Justin Brown continues to lead this pack right here. He is currently in that final transfer spot. Top 4 are locked in if they can stay where they're at. They got to be smart. Don't race it too hard. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be single file 4 now. All right, let's not. It's good. It's just a fun race, guys. I know mistakes happen. As they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4, it is going to be Justin in the number 5 spot. As they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, going to be Justin in that number 5 spot. 2 laps to go as they come across the line. These guys aren't going to race much as we got a lap car down coming on the apron here. It is going to be Justin Farless in that number 8 machine as these guys head through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to work his way back out as Justin Brown continues to lead this second pack. Can Johnny find a way around him in that number 41? He's going to give him a big push down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4, catching that. Tell Mayo I love him. If he was Miracle Whip, you would hate him. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, Farless going to give him plenty of room. Man, Farless, you've had some horrible luck here lately. As they come across the line, Mark Thrash continues to lead the field. Here comes John G. Well, they're both John G's. Oh, he's moving down on Gudakoots as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Side by side for first person going home as they head through 1 and 2. They are losing ground on Justin Brown as they come out of turn number 2. White flag is out down the back straightaway. Here comes Farless. He's looking to push Johnny. Johnny down the back straightaway. Can he race his way in as they head for turn number 3 and 4? Big push from Farless into turn. We got 2 Johns and 2 Justins into turn number 3 and 4. They touch in 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. No room for Johnny No Pants. Will he go down on the yellow, under the yellow line? He's going to move to the top side. Can he get the run? It's a drag race to the line. I don't know. It's telling me on my ticker that it was No Pants. Was it? Oh my God. What a move at the end. Holy cow. Holy cow. Man, I'll tell you what. The only reason you lost that, Justin, is because he doesn't wear pants, so he's that much lighter. Oh, my God. What a run to the end. Did Mason get the win? Mason got the win over Mark Thrash. All right, guys, we have a 3-minute warm up here. We got a 3-minute warm up. Use it as you want to. Just don't get yourself DQ'd. And have a little bit of fun. Go to the bathroom. Go grab a drink. We will run the 3 minutes out. So we got 4 minutes until we pull off onto the track for the feature. All right, so that was the first race here, the first bit of racing here tonight. We got a 30-lap feature as we see Shane Haas out on the track in reverse. Where's Max? There's Max. Max is going to try to run him down. I just realized he had a GTA 5 car. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, these guys got to do a few laps here, and we are going to get ready for tonight's main event. Who's your picks out there here tonight? Who do you think is going to win this one? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Mayo got third. Yep, Mayo got third. Let's go, Mayo. I'm glad Mayo gets some bad luck, too. I feel bad. Farless and Mayo have had some horrible luck lately. Yeah, GT5, that's Max. Ooh. Oh, Mark spun out in front of him. He's going to smoke him. The baking is so high, he just slides right down. Which one? Oh, they're all just fucking around right now. So they get a few minutes to fuck around and just play around for a little bit. I'm going to turn my heat down in the garage because I'm starting to sweat. Oh, my God, it was that hot today. I didn't even have it on. I thought I had it on. I should have made some popcorn before this race because this is going to be wild as we got about 45 seconds until we get ready for tonight's feature. Yeah, no, I thought I had it on. It's not actually on, Riley. That's the wild part. I thought it was on. I'm sweating. I'm just getting excited, I guess. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mark Thrash, what are you doing? You have a Fender guitar car? Oh, okay, yeah. You mean Demon. Because of Demon. That is all American in the chat is Demon. All right, let's see where we are at as we got about... Oh, that's going to be the end of warm-up. We're going to get into tonight's feature. Yeah, I think Little Denim, Aiden was trying to remember what your name was. Yeah, that was a great finish for the transfer. Yeah, no, that was good. It was good, clean racing for that transfer. 100%. Well, there's always next week. You know we do it every week. All right, guys, I just want to give you a reminder. The start will be on green. Start will be on green. It is 30 laps. You get one fast repair. I try to keep it around 3 or 4 cautions, so I will not throw a caution for every little spin. But if you do get in a wreck, you need to go down and get your fast repair. I will give you your laps back when we do get a caution. So if there's a couple small wrecks, it's probably going to take 2 or 3 small wrecks before I throw a caution. If it's one big wreck that takes out the field, I'll throw a caution. But I try to keep it around 3 or 4 cautions tops because nobody wants to pace the whole night. All right, we're gonna get ready for tonight. I will be a little bit quicker. I will be a little bit quicker for cautions when we get in the green-white checker zone because I want to let you guys race it out. So if a bunch of people crash and we've already had 4, I will throw a caution when we're in the green-white checker. It kicked you. It kicked you. No way. How'd it kick you? All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup as they come off the starting grid. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be the number 16 of Asher Hansen. Outside of him in the number 84, it's going to be Landon Moody. Starting in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Max Wong with Cody Nevin in 4th. Keith Hackney going to start in the number 5 spot. Randy Reeser in 6th. Alex Coffey in 7th. Going to be Woody in that number 8 spot, with Fireball in 9th, Cody Kinsey in 10th. Going to be Kyle in the number 11 spot with Sean Pointer in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field here, most of the rest of the field, it's going to be Aiden in the number 13 spot, Franklin in 14th, Shane Haas 15th, Remington James in 16th. Going to be Cody Harrelson in the number 17 spot, Edwin Tucker in 18th. Bill Sleep in 19th. Going to be Tony Basler in the number 20 spot. Bill Watkins in 21st. Mason Golbeck in 22nd. Going to be Mark Thrash in 23rd. David Mayo 24th. And then it's going to be Stephen Bard and Johnny No Pants in those 25th and 26th position. Looking for the green flag. You're dead last. That's you? As they head through turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be here tonight? As they come out of turn number 4, Asher leads the way. What's up, Jonas? What's up, buddy? We got 21 people. I don't care, Mr. Slipknot. Guys, make sure we are at 7.3K likes over on TikTok. Make sure you guys hit that like button. The green, oops. Yep. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. 30 laps here tonight as they come down the front straightaway. It is going to be Asher leading the field for turn number 1. Moody up on the outside. That sucks. Oh, we got roses. Landy, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Asher leading the way down on the inside with a big push from Max. The top side is not going as Nevin is all over the back of the 84. Oh, he almost turned him down the back straightaway looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Here comes Hackney and Coffey pushing their way to the front up on the high side. Asher almost lost it as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Somehow they've kept it clean and green so far as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Long race here, only one fast repair. They got to keep it clean as they come out of turn number 4. Who's going to lead lap number 1? It's going to be Alex Coffey on the outside as they come around the start-finish line, heading for turn number 1 and 2. The green only way to be, right? Down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got one up in the wall, back in the pack. He's going to keep it straight. It is the 28. I'm not sure who that is because they're all bunched together and their numbers don't match. As they come down the back straightaway, looks like Hackney going to pull down on the apron. As they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. We got one down in the dirt. It's going to be the 30 of Kyle Todd. What a big save out of the number 30. We got a lot of dirt guys in here, so these guys... Oh, $5 from the Alien Green Man. Appreciate that. The Green Alien Man. I said that all backwards. Appreciate that $5 over on YouTube as they come across the line. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Oh, it is. Oh, big wreck. We got a big wreck in turn number 1 and 2. We're going to throw the caution for that one. Caution flag is out. All right, that was a big one. We're going to throw the caution for that. Looks like Asher was caught up in that one. We're going to go take a look and see what happened. These guys were pushy. We're going to go back a little bit further as we get the first caution flag early on here tonight. Remember, these guys are limited. Oh, Moody killed Asher. Oh my God. He was all inside of Bill Watkins there. I know Bill had to feel violated right there. So caution flag is out. Oh my God. Here you go, Demon. We got him. Yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. we got it. We got the crab walking. Right? Yeah, no, that was definitely meant to be a pause situation. Oh, he's got to go get that fast repair real quick. Get back out on the track. If you go a lap down here, Asher, just take it back. Alex leads the way. All right. Any guesses on whose fault who spun Asher? Just remember one word, derm. Tomorrow. All right, so caution flag number 1 out of the track. We got a few guys down on pit road getting their repairs. Alex leads the way. I think Moody is no, he's good. I just been picking on him. I think he feels a little uncomfortable because I've been picking on him too much, so I probably got to chill out a little bit. But you know, it's Landon. We have to have fun. I pick on my friends more than I pick on anybody else. That is the first $5 that oh no, it's not the first, but that was one of the first ones I've gotten. I appreciate that, the Green Alien Man. All right, so we do have a lap car coming around. It is going to be Shane Haas in the lap car coming around. Max is going to try and be a smartass and block as Shane Haas going to be coming off turn number 2. He's going to try to. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys coming out and watching. I love it. I love the chat. I love talking to the chat. He got violated. Yeah, for sure, pea shooter. Oh, no. What do we got going on here? All right, here comes Shane Haas getting back out on the lead lap. So that is one thing we do. Aiden, if you'd gotten back out there, we would have given you your laps back. No, I went and looked. I mean, you were set up for it, but they played bumper tag in front of you. You're good. I went back and looked at it. The other. Because they're under caution. Oh no, he just hit the wall. Who was that? Oh, Nevin's coming down on a pit road. Hey, Woody. It looks like your right front might be broken. Cohen, if your right front's broken, pull out of the way, but it is definitely not looking very healthy right there. Yeah, I'll just give you you'll get your lap back on when we get another yellow. So I'm just going to give you an EOL, or you can go around either way. Go ahead. That's fine. I watched it happen. It was definitely unfortunate. All right, we are looking for the green flag this time by as they head down the back straightaway. Cohen going to go down and get that fast. Demon wants to know how it tastes.
Cinder block.
He also asked if you swallowed.
Yeah, always.
He didn't really ask that. I just wanted to know. All right, looking for the green flag as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be green flag this time by. This start is on leader, by the way. Start is on leader. Yeah, come out every Thursday for sure. As they look for the green flag out of turn number 4, Alex takes him to the green. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. We might see him a little bit quieter this time as they head into turn number 1 and 2. These guys there's a lot of guys that had to use their fast repair there. So look for some of these guys to try and not be too crazy. But I'll tell you what, Edwin is pushing the shit out of Max down the back straightaway. Edwin going to push Max to the lead. Max going to stay on the outside. Edwin's going to come down, gets a push from Alex as they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. The pace car's making dangerous maneuvers, right? Down into turn number 3 and 4. Edwin Tucker taking the lead as they head through 3 and 4 with a big push on Max, then cuts down. Beautiful move to take the lead, but here comes Max back on the outside. He's going to lead this time by. Max going to lead this time by as they come down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Mark is up to 9th. Yeah. The GTA, that's Max. Max has been around a long time. He used to be a big help, but he's been worried about schooling and stuff here lately, so and doing his own thing. So here comes Landon Moody moving down to the bottom side as they come down the front straightaway. He's going to get up underneath Mason down the back straightaway. Mason going to cut down across the nose. They're 3 wide behind him. Will they make it 4 wide? They almost did into turn number 3. Well, I guess I was wrong. These guys decide to stack it up 2 by 2, 3 by 3 out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It is going to be Mason leading lap number 8. So Mason going to lead lap number 8 as these guys are still side by side trying to figure out 2 and 3 wide. These guys are no lift. Max is definitely cool. I like Max. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, it is going to be Mason leading that bottom side with Landon Moody giving him a big push. Someone got the wall. I think it was Asher in turn number 1 and 2. They're 4 wide down the back straightaway. Oh, we got a wreck down the back straightaway. Big wreck. That's a caution. Big wreck down the back straightaway. This is why I don't normally do frickin' Daytona, because it does get crazy. Oh. Yeah. They were... Oh, no. No, that was just... Oh, whole field getting stacked up down the back straightaway. Big wreck. You know, it looks like he just got him in a bad spot. Yeah, I saw it. I appreciate you, Demon. I appreciate what you do, Demon, for sure. As we get a big wreck here, as a caution flag comes out once again here tonight. 10 laps complete. Well, I got to imagine that a lot of the field is out of fast repairs. As we work the caution flag here once again. Mark did make it through. He did, didn't he? Oh, he did. As they come out of turn at number 4, looks like the 30 is going to have to come down onto pit road. Hey, Kyle, you got no nose. I was just making sure you knew. Yeah, Mark looks good. Yeah, if you go a lap down, just let people know where you're going. And just take the top side. Everybody should stay down low. All right, Johnny going to come around and get his lap back. As he is coming back down onto off of pit road. You're 2 laps down, it looks like, John. Tony, it looks like you might be 1 lap down. What's up, Wyatt? What's up? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll give you. That's fine. That's fine. We will. But I will do a roll for you to be able to do stuff like that. I'm sure. Just a bunch of wrecked cars. As Mason gonna keep those left side tires cool down through turn number 3 and 4. 11 laps in the books when they cross the line. No Pants gonna go ahead and get his laps back. He needs one more here. As they come out of turn number 4, I think they're gonna get the one to go here this time by. All I hear is need a beer and need a sandwich and need a tow truck. That's funny. You're about to fall asleep. Too much pacing, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. A lot of these guys aren't going to be able to pace anymore, or do that anymore, because a lot of these guys have used up that fast repair. But look at this, Bill Sleep up in the top 5 in that number 65 machine. Could he steal a victory here tonight? Where is Mayo? Mayo's with him. Hell yeah! Oh. All right, so just so you know, I think John's going to be coming, so just give him a little bit of room up on the top side. Unless he goes low, he'll let you know. Okay, I think Todd's going to do this. Kyle Todd's going to do the same thing, and Fireball's a couple laps down. Yeah, I got you one lap down. Let me go look at the official. So Fireball's going to catch the field. He's going to have one more lap to get back at the next caution as they head into turn at number 3 and 4. Yeah, he definitely was doing the chicane. I saw that. We were at 10K likes, guys. Can we hit 20K before the end of this one? We got we're going to have 18 laps left, so that's a little over 1,000 likes a lot. Yeah, you guys can fill in if you want. As they look for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. Pace car's going to pull in. Mayo's in the 17 up on the third car on the top line as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head for turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Moody up on that high side. Mason down low, drag race looking for turn number 1 and 2. Big push from Asher. Going to push Landon up to the lead as they head through turn number 1 and 2. J Speed, thank you for the controller over on TikTok as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Appreciate those likes, guys. Appreciate those likes. Oh, we're wrecking already. Well, most of the cars are going to be done now, so we'll do this caution because that just took out a bunch. I don't really know what you got. We've had some good weeks of racing. I don't know what happened here tonight. So honestly, it was a pretty innocent accident. It just looked like yeah, we had Mayo was pushing and moved a little bit, and Cohen tried to back out of it, and it just accordion and ended up pushing him back into Mayo. sometimes, for real. Sean, he's crabbing. Where is he? Yeah, he is a little bit. Not too bad. Yeah, he tried to back off, and then it just stacked up behind him and pushed him back to you. All right, guys, we're going to be about we're going to be at the halfway point. Let's try and get some green flag laps in. I only threw the cautions because there were so many cars caught up, but now if people are crashing, they're going to be out of fast repairs. I'm not going to be as quick to throw the caution. All right, so Moody out front, Mason in second, Asher third, Cody Kinsey in fourth, Edwin in fifth. That is the top five. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, hopefully we're going to get that one to go. You have money on Mayo. He's got a little bit of work to do now. I don't know if he's used a fast repair yet. There's definitely a lot of this field is going to be done after that one. That one took out a lot of people that I'm sure already used their fast repair. I think Mark Thrash might be okay. Let's go take a look at Mark Thrash's car. Yep, Mark Thrash is good. Max is on pit road. I don't know if he's good. We're going to take a look. Oh, Max looks good. He got a little bit of damage on the rear. Not too bad. I don't know. I think Shane might. Oh, did Shane have a fast repair or no? As they head into turn number 3 and 4, we're going to see. We should be getting that one to go this time by. Everybody back on the lead lap as they come out of turn number 2. Negatory. Oh, that's unfortunate. I've lost some of my enthusiasm. We need some good racing now. What's a hood pin? I can't see past the scoop. All right, we are 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Did everybody Shane did make it back out. That car's not great, but if he gets another caution, he is definitely not driving very straight. Where is Thrash? Thrash is looking at one of the number 20s. Is it Pointer? I think it's Pointer. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, looking for that green flag this time by, as they are stacked up 2 by 2 through the field. Looks like Hackney and company catching the field here as we are going to get that green flag this time by. Well, that'll be an EOL at Bristol now. All right, let's get that green flag out of turn number 4. Landon Moody leading the way. He's probably going to try to go a little bit. If he could stretch out the field here some, I can't give him a pep talk. They're about to go green. If he can get this field stretched out a little bit here, it could be good to get some green flag laps. And let's see if he tries to go a little bit early, as I'm going to have to clear these black flags here as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Who's it going to be here tonight? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into head for turn number 1 and 2. He did go. So Moody did go early, gets that field stretched out in single file pretty quickly here. as they head into turn number 1 and 2. So these guys are going to get single file. Moody with a little bit too much of a lead. Is Asher going to be quick to jump to the outside? He does. Mason going to stay in line. He thought about it. He jumps to the high side. He's going to go with Asher. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Asher going to lead the pack as Moody goes the wrong way in a hurry, but here comes Reeser into turn number 3. Big push on Moody. Can they get that bottom side rolling? Just behind them, we got Pointer and Coffee on that bottom side as they come out of turn number 4. That's a pretty stacked group down on that bottom side. These guys racing with it like they got unlimited fast repairs down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. 17 laps in the books. We got 13 laps to go. Can we keep a good green flag run here as they head into turn number 1 and 2? Asher trying to work the lanes. He's going to move back up to the outside as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Mark Thrash, already back up to the number 3 spot. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Side by side, all the way through the field, down into turn number 1 and 2, or 3 and 4, sorry. It is going to be Cody Kinsey leading the way. Asher and company losing ground on that high side as they head through 3 and 4. Fireball going to go up to the high side by himself in the third lane. He is falling back, but it might be by plan, as who is that up on the outside? That is Grip Hackney up high as he gets behind Mason. Fireball going to get stuck in the middle as they come down the back straightaway, looking through turn number 3 and 4. 1,200 likes, guys, or 12,000 likes, guys. Let's get up to 20K as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It is Cody Kinsey leading the way. I'll tell you what, Hackney is on a mission in that number 69. He's looking for the pushes from behind as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Not quite able to get that third lane to go, and he is going to get ditched. Hackney by himself, but here comes Pointer back to his bumper. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, it is all Cody Kinsey leading the way with Mark Thrash pushing him. Cody Harrelson in that number 3 spot as Landon Moody sits at 4th. Top side starting to go. Moody jumps up to the high side. He's going to get the push from Reeser. Reeser with a big push on the back of Moody as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Hackney. Hackney going to take it up the middle. Moody going to come down and get the block. Leaves Reeser hanging all by himself in turn number 1 and 2. Oh, man, that's got to make Reeser feel a type of way, but now no choice for Reeser but to push as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn at number 3 and 4. 3 wide. Moody going to go down to the bottom, leaves Reeser out to dry once again. I guarantee Reeser's going to keep that in the memory bank as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Hackney out front with the lead with a big push from Pointer heading for the line. He's going to lead this time by. We got 10 laps to go. Oh, they're trying to wreck. Reeser's going to lose the nose off that thing. Reeser gets knocked sideways. I don't know how it didn't end up worse than what it was, and I don't know how Shane Haas is staying up in the mix. That thing is not even turning right as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Reeser might be done with this one. He doesn't have a nose on that thing. That thing cannot be fast. Maybe in the draft, but I don't know how he's staying with the pack. If he loses that pack at all, he's going to be in a ton of trouble as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Hackney leading the way, kind of like the calm before the storm right now. These guys are pushing a little bit on the high side, but not too hard as the 35 of Dustin Franklin jumps up to the outside, almost makes the pass on Moody all by himself, but nobody comes pushing. He's going to start falling backwards through the tri-oval. Dustin had to try it, could not get the run by himself. Nobody followed him. He's going to move back in that number 35 to the back of the pack as they head through turn number 1 and 2 as Hackney continues to lead the field. Hackney out here being the Pod Piper as the top side was starting to go. Here comes Thrash. Thrash going to go low down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. So Mark Thrash making a big move down to the bottom side, but that's going to allow Moody to his outside. Mark did not advance as he had zero help behind him. Cody Kinsey too far back as they come out of turn number 4 looking for the line. It is going to be 8 laps to go. Here comes Moody. Wow, what a move by Hackney to block the top lane. So, Shane Haas gets turned around. Oh, Pointer hard into the wall. We got a couple wrecking down the front straightaway as we head into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to leave this one lean and green for now. as Mark Thrash leading on the bottom side as they push down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, we are at 14,000 likes. You got 1.9K? Oh, you said 500 plus. Damn. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, it is going to be Hackney on the outside. Mark Thrash up high, down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Hackney down low. Moody up high into 1 and 2. Fireball with a big push on Moody. Moody going to drop to the bottom. Leaves Fireball out hanging, but he's got Alex Coffey behind him into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be here tonight? As we close in on the end of this one, it's going to be 6 laps to go when they cross the line this time by. Pointer, I think, might be done for the night. I don't know if he had a fast repair or not, but he is on pit road. He did not have a fast repair, unless he had to tow. As Fireball continues to lead the field out of turn number 4, or now leading the field out of turn number 4 as they come across the line. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Cody with a big push on Coffee into turn number 1 and 2. He likes Coffee, apparently. Hey, who doesn't like Coffee? He's got to be the most popular guy in this server. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, topside starting to form again. Coffee trying to, oh no! Oh no, they're wrecking down the back straightaway. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get that caution and stack it up. All right, guys. There was a couple other guys that wrecked earlier, so that was the second one. We're going to go ahead and throw that caution. Going to get a green-white checker here. As they come across the line, Fireball leads the way. Mason in second, Moody in third, Hackney in fourth, Mark Thrash fifth, Cody Harrelson sixth, Dustin in seventh. Cody just messed up a little bit there. Coffee goes around, and we are going to see who has fast repairs left as they close in on the pace car here. A couple of these guys are going to have to go down onto pit road, but it is going to be a green-white checker. I appreciate it, Remington. Yeah, it was a little sloppier than what it normally is, but hey, it happens. Just a lot of aggression. How about Mark Thrash with a great run here tonight? Cody with a phenomenal run. Hackney up there. Moody up there. Mason and Fireball up at the front of the pack. That could be a combination there. Definitely some people that could take the win away from win here tonight up at the front of the pack. As we have 15,000 likes, like Demon said. We got 8 new followers over there on TikTok. Appreciate it, guys. I'm sure I got some new followers over in some other places. I know I got a new sub over on Twitch. Appreciate that sub over there. As these guys come across the line, let's see who jumps onto pit road. It looks like Cody going to jump onto pit road. Alex has definitely got pit road. Stephen Bard on pit road. I think Pointer might be done. He did not have another fast repair. Steven did have a fast repair. He is pulling off a pit road. I don't know if Coffee had a fast repair or not. Let's take a look. Oh, he did not. That is unfortunate. He's going to have to take some of that damage. What do you have, about a minute of damage, Alex? Randy Reeser's still out there. I don't know how that thing was driving, but it didn't. It just looks like it's on the right front. He might be all right in the draft. I don't know if he has got a car that could win, but he's definitely could be a pusher here tonight. 17K likes over on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. 18K. Let's change it. 18,000 likes over on TikTok. We are most likely going to hit that 20K. Appreciate every single one of you guys out there hitting that like button, as we are going to get the one to go, I think, this time by. So this is going to be a natural green-white checker. This will not count as one of the 3 opportunities for a caution or for a green-white checker. This is going to be a natural green-white checker. Alex, they're coming out of turn 4 now. As they come to the lines, let's see if they get that one to go this time by. Should get the one to go. Alex is on pit road. He's going to make it off. We'll go ahead and clear that black in case he gets one. Looks like all your damage is on the right front. I don't know. You might be all right in the draft if the steering's not messed up. 19K likes, guys. As Fireball and Mason gonna lead the green flag, to lead these guys to the green flag. It's gonna be Moody and Hackney always finding each other in the second row. Mark Thrash, Dustin Franklin. I don't know. I gotta ask a question, Landon. If you look up in your virtual mirror there, who's behind you? Is that good or bad?
I see him.
He's not going to do it in this race. He's going to do it when it counts.
It always counts. Do it. I got to build the drama. Gotta build the drama. All right, into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag. Remember, the start's on you, Fireball. Anytime after the pace car pulls off. Got another follower. Who we get following this time? I don't see it. I don't see the follower. All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Correct. Anytime after the pace car pulls off. Looking for the green flag. It is a green-white checker here tonight. Who's it going to be? This is a natural green-white checker. It isn't a, actual, like, because we're in overtime green-white checker. As the green flag is out, here comes Fireball. Fireball spun the tires a little bit, and Mason did not go. He holds up Hackney. I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing, as we got a field stacked up behind as they head into turn number 1 and 2. These guys going to try to get to the bottom. Hackney left all alone up on the high side as Dustin moves down low. I'm actually surprised. Here comes Kinsey to the outside. Kinsey going to jump to the outside. Here comes Max Wong in the GTA 5 car as these guys move down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. Mason tried to go for the block, but Hackney goes around the outside as they head into 3 and 4. Oh, big save. Kinsey, into the wall. Kinsey into the wall. I think he just got himself. We're going to leave it great. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got a wreck out of turn 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they head into towards turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side up at the front. Hackney and Fireball drag race into turn number 1 and 2. Big push up the track for Mason. Max is going to fill the void into the back of Hackney through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Going to be Hackney out front. Max gives him a big push looking for turn number 3. Could Max steal this away? Down the back straightaway, he's still pushing Hackney. Will he move to the bottom? He's all over the back bumper. We've seen that move to the outside here tonight as they head into... Oh! Hackney into the wall! Oh, no! Hackney in the wall. Fireball into Max. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Dustin with the win. Oh, Johnny No Pants around. Mark Thrash going to finish second. And the field is wrecking. Reeser sneaks through in third. Shane Haas. Cody Harrelson, your top 5. We're going to go back and take a look at that one. We're going to look at the... All right, we're going to go take a look at everything. Oh, so Max is going to get to the back bumper here of Keith Hackney, and he is going to absolutely push him down. Yeah, Mark did get second. Absolutely push him down the back straightaway. They are pushing. And then the field is going to die here in a minute. Who are we on with? We are on with Mark Thrash. I think I want to... Oh, God. I think he just tried to push him through the turn. Oh, my God. We got to go... We're going to back this up. We got to go see what happened up there. Where is Moody? Yeah, he definitely... Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, my God. That was bad. Oh, all right. So in that situation, it was a lot. Everybody was pushing, and I don't think there was a lot Moody could have done there either. He was getting pushed too, but he did just drive down on John. Oh my God, that was wild. Out of turn 4. Oh my God. Oh, Dustin, I got to send it over in there. I got to fix that over on Twitch. Hold on, I'm grabbing you a link right now. All right, let's go. I'm going to send that, Dustin. There you go. All right, so if you are in the top 3, you are more than welcome to jump in and get that interview. I sent that to you, Dustin. You just won your Daytona race, and can we get a W in the chat? So Dustin taking the win, Mark Thrash and Randy Reeser, your top 3. Good run for Reeser. Let's go see if they are in Discord. Where is... All right, let's keep the chat clear. All right, we got to go grab... Where is Mark? Why is it not... Oh, there it is. I was just had to go down further. All right. All right, this was not our best performance, but it was a race. It was a wild one at the end there. Reeser, you had a rough night here tonight, but able to dodge the Carnage coming to the checkered, gets that 3rd place. I mean, it was fun overall, but definitely not exactly how you wanted your night to go, but got to be happy with 3rd.
Yeah, definitely. It was a lot of fun. Had a good strategy. Had to get a quick repair when I didn't want to, but just kind of rough racing. Not rough racing, just hard racing. But it was good. Had to get a quick repair, and then had a little damage. Had nose damage, so I was pretty happy about that last caution. Was able to pull into the pits and get it put back on, and just dodged the Carnage. Felt good all night. Really, it was fun. Was able to stay up front until got into a wreck. So it was fun.
Yeah. I went back and looked at a lot of those wrecks, and it just looked like, everybody was just pushing a little bit, and it made it hard to back off of the person you were pushing when they had a bobble or you had a bobble. And definitely, Demon finally found the Twitch mark. Definitely a little crazy there. It wasn't all drivers. There were some dumb moves, but most of it was just people trying to figure out, where to push and to stay with the pack and stuff, because you didn't want to lose the pack. That would have been bad bad for everybody. So, but a great run for you here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Of course, yeah, it was a lot of fun. First and foremost, Factory 11 Sim Sports. Just a bunch of dirt guys just dabbling into asphalt, I guess. So we're learning kind of a hard learning curve. Then Trap House Chassis, CNF Track Prep, Madhouse Industries, Be White Photography, Smill Racing Design, Casey Wind for doing this wrap, Tunnel Vision with Keith Hackney. If it wasn't for any of these guys, I wouldn't even be on the sim. So, and then you, of course, for putting all this on and broadcasting and just creating fun races.
That's all we're trying to do is have a little bit of fun. And I think Mark ended up having a little bit of fun here tonight. Second place. You kind of got him without having to get him.
Yeah, I knew there was an 84 in front of me, and my C's were gonna part and open up. This is kind of how it works. It's a lot of fun here. Just it's the way the runs work. If you push really really hard, you'll get up to like 190. But as soon as you got nobody in front of you or your run runs out, you're dropping 20-30 mile an hour and you're getting run over. I feel bad. I kind of wrecked Pointer. I don't know how. I was pushing him in the tri-oval, and the car just spun out in front of me.
Yeah, I saw him just shoot
really,
down.
Really weird. It wasn't like I was 100% square. I don't. I feel really bad about that one because me and him and Kinsey were working all good, all the way to the front, and then him and Hackney came all the way to the front. I should say I was working with Kinsey at that point, but I just feel bad to ruin someone's race like that.
Yeah, no, I heard you mic up and apologize. And, he had a good run here tonight. You had a great run. Had to fight back a little bit, some early wrecks. But it was definitely, the intensity had to be high out there.
Oh, for sure. I mean, everybody starts wrecking a little bit, and it took out a lot of cars in every couple of wrecks there, and just surviving those and then figuring out how to pass without putting it 3 wide in a dumb spot. It really just kind of came down to when the runs came and when they disappeared and what line checked up and what line didn't.
Well, great run here tonight. And the number 38 got that second place, not quite to the win, but you got some friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
I'll just thank everybody that's down here in the Discord week in, week out, from Mail, Bill, Shane. Too many more to list. Asher has been showing up a lot more. A couple of guys out there we haven't seen in a while. It's good to see them. Everybody at Factory 11 for coming over here and hanging out with us and sticking it out on asphalt just a little bit longer. You putting on these shows, and that's about all.
I think they're having fun. That's what I'm thinking.
I hope so.
Dustin, man, I was watching you through the race. I saw you make a couple bold moves. You were trying to test those runs. Sometimes you'd jump to the high side by yourself. You'd fall to the back. You were kind of practicing for what you had to do at the end there, and it paid off getting that W here tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. I've never driven this car in a race. And I turned a couple laps in practice, but so I was just trying to figure it out. You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah. You definitely, you've never driven the ARCA car in general in a race?
Not this one.
Not the new one,
course,
yeah.
But not the new one. No, it's way different for sure. But it's a lot of fun. I'll
Yeah,
definitely be in it again.
It's definitely a little bit more stable. The runs are a little crazy. And you could push. The other ARCA car was hard to push in.
Definitely, 100%. But I don't know, man. You saw what was going on. I was testing those runs a couple times. I got in trouble into some wrecks. It said I had 6 minutes of damage at the end. Looking at the car, I don't see it. But so I think it wasn't displaying right. I don't think I would have won with 6 minutes of damage. But I want to thank John Gutekunst. He didn't finish well. You heard him here at the end. He had a run on me coming up from the back there, and I'd like to race him there to the end.
I'll tell you what, he doesn't mic up very often, so I know he wasn't happy at the end there when he mic'd up and said something. So he usually just all fun.
I've known him for a while.
Yeah,
I know how he is. It takes a lot to get him going.
For sure. Man, that 35 was good. I didn't know you were running with anybody. I was like, man, the name sounded familiar, but I don't remember him. And but out there racing that car here tonight up through the field and through all the chaos, getting that W here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to anybody else you might want to thank?
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to John Gutekunst again. I didn't run paint scheme that he's painted for me, but he's painted a lot of my paint schemes in the past, and I really appreciate him for it. I'd like to thank Fort Worth Screen Printing, John T. Garrett, his ARCA program. He's trying to get to Kansas this year, hopefully. So hopefully that happens. And I'd like to thank you and everyone else for their time.
Ah, that's where I know you from. Okay, I had to think about where did I know the name from, because the whole time I'm like, I know the name, and it's
John Garrett.
Yeah, from John and all those guys.
Yeah, I've raced with him a good bit.
Yeah, I actually broadcasted Greg Wood's SRX league until I talked shit to everybody, and they told me they didn't want me to come back.
I mean, that can happen. It ain't that hard. Trust me.
Well, enjoy the victory here tonight. Thank you guys for putting on a show. I'm going to go through the results, and I'm going to go down and talk in the chat here in a minute.
Hey, appreciate
Sounds
you
good.
guys. Have a good night.
Thanks. See ya.
All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. We're going to go through these results. It was hard. That was a hard one tonight because there were a lot of wrecks. Usually it's not that bad. Next week we'll figure it out. I don't know. So the next race that I host is next Thursday. That's when I host a race again. So I just host on Thursdays. All right, it's going to be Dustin Franklin with the win. Mark Thrash in second. Randy Reeser in third. Shane Haas going to sneak through to that number 4 spot. Cody Harrelson in fifth. Going to be David Mayo in the number 6 spot. Good job, Mayo. Alex Coffey in 7th. Going to be Mason in the number 8 spot. Max Wong in 9th. Cody Kinsey in 10th. Going to be Fireball in the number 11 spot. Landon Moody in 12th. Bill Sleep in 13th. Johnny No Pants in that number 14 spot. Keith Hackney in 15th. Asher 16th. Steven in 17th. Kyle Todd 18th. And I'm just going to read off the rest. Oh, no, I'm not, because it mixed it up some. They mixed it up because it rebooted. All right, so it's going to be Kyle Todd, Sean Pointer in 19th, Tucker in 20th, Cody Nevin 21st, Cohen in 22nd, Basler 23rd, Remington James 24th, Bill Watkins 25th, and Aiden in that 26th spot. Don't want to miss it. Tomorrow will be after 9 p.m. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.